Okay, so I'm sorry. I look like an absolute mess because I've been running around doing errands the whole day, and I know my face looks absolutely oily right now. It's really muggy outside. It's the second day of summer, so you know, the weather is turning up, but yeah, it's really muggy outside and it's just so hot. I don't even know why I'm wearing this thing. But anyways, my point of this video is basically for those that are engaged or getting married, or could be for anybody looking for ideas. And I know I said in my intro that, well, the one that Chris and I made, that intro, that I hadn't chosen my bridesmaids yet for my wedding. But I thought about it long and hard. I had pretty much a year to think about who to choose to be my bridesmaids, my maid of honor. Basically, I told my maid of honor I wanted her to be my maid of honor right away, so she knows, but I was thinking about who my bridesmaids were going to be. So I finally figured out who they're going to be, and I'm just really excited to give them these gifts that I put together. And actually, before I even go on, I had been looking for some DIY projects or DIY ideas of how to tell your bridesmaids to be your bridesmaids. But I was on Google and I looked up some ideas. Some of them, well, most of them were quite crafty, and most of them took a lot of time and effort to do. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go about and do this like DIY projects and take me forever to do just to ask my bridesmaids to be my bridesmaids. So I also looked up YouTube on other projects or DIY ideas to ask your bridesmaids to be your bridesmaids, and I couldn't really find any videos. So I hope that, you know, this is going to be the first video and that it'll help out others out there that are looking for ideas. So I went out, and this is actually a really cheap way to do this. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to give them little gifts, you know, to ask them to be a part of your wedding party. This is something that you could get at the dollar store, at Walmart, just creative ideas that you could put together, and it's a really cheap way of asking them. So I went to the dollar store today, and I did actually go to the liquor store as well, and I purchased some things that I wanted to show you guys. So basically, one of them that I bought were these cards. So I bought 5 of these, one for my maid of honor and 4 for my bridesmaids, because I am going to have 4 bridesmaids. So I bought cards that look like this. And these were like $1 at Dollarama. It's basically just a blank card, so you could write whatever you want in them. I also bought some mints, so a pack of 2 was $1 each as well. There's 2 in there. And let me explain to you what my idea is for this later, or ideas are for all these items that I'm showing you. And I also bought this gold tissue gift wrap, and again, this is like $1, and some tissues. So this was $1, and it comes in a pack of 3. And then the last thing that I bought from the dollar store was this little trinket box. So it comes in this picture, but you can take this off and you can put something else in here. This is glass here, and when you open it, it just looks like that. So really neat. And then I went to the liquor store, and I was looking for something that was the to-go sort of alcohol, like one of those shooters, but I couldn't really find any, and some of them cost like more than $10, and I did find something that was really cheap, and it just goes with this whole gift idea that I have. So I bought this skinny margarita, and it comes with a straw. I thought that was so cute. So it's like this, and this was $4. So at the liquor store, $4. So you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get them little gifts like that. Like this thing I did find right when I entered the liquor store. It'll be on the cashier side. It has that stand by the cashier, and it'll have little alcohol to-go shooters on that section. So I just bought this by the cashier side. It was $4. That's so cheap. So I did already put a gift together for one of my bridesmaids, and this is what it looks like. So obviously this thing here, it does not fit in the box, unfortunately, so I just had to put it on the outside, and I wrapped it in tissue and this little twine thingy. So this twine right here I bought at Michael's, and it was on sale, so I think I bought this for $5. There was two, so 2 for $5, I think. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've had this stuff. So that's how I made it. I did incorporate some items in here, or like colors for my wedding theme, or my colors. So here's one that I made, and I haven't wrapped it yet, so you've seen how it looks like wrapped, and this is just the card. So basically in the card, I just wrote a little poem just to tell them or ask them to be my bridesmaid. So I found that poem on Google. I just looked it up, and in the end, at the end of the card, it says, will you be my bridesmaid? And then it has a yes, no, or maybe tick box. And then I have this yellow paper, and on the outside I just wrote will you, and then it's ... So my color scheme for my wedding is baby yellow, mint green, and rustic brown. So that's why I did incorporate some of my colors in this gift. So yeah, it's gonna be an outdoor wedding. My style is more, I'm leaning towards a vintage style outdoor wedding, so that's why I chose this box. So I just wrote will you on the outside, changed the picture that was previously on here, which was this thing. So I changed that, and then inside, so this is where the tissue comes in handy. I just wrote little notes for them, and a little mint, and the skinny margarita. So I wrote little notes for them. So on the outside it says will you, and then on the tissue, I don't know, you guys might think this is corny or whatever, but this is just one of my ideas. It says help me wipe my tears away. So I just added that, and then I tied it with the twine. And then on the mint it says make sure my breath doesn't stink before I kiss my groom. So that's what it looks like. And then on the margarita, it says, sip this beside me while making a toast. So that's what it looks like. So it's just little fun ways to ask your bridesmaids to be your bridesmaids. I think that they really appreciate the time and the effort that you put into doing this little DIY project to ask them to be your bridesmaid. So I wish this skinny margarita could fit in this box, but it can't, so unfortunately. But that's it. I didn't really buy much, just little, you know, little gifts for that. Cost me like less than $20. So you don't have to buy a ton of gifts for them to ask them to be your bridesmaid. Or if you don't want to be crafty or put some time to do any of these gifts for them, you could just ask them over the phone or ask them in person, you know, whatever works. I was hoping to buy one of those ring pop candies. I don't know if you guys know or remember what that is, but it's those ring pop candies, and I was gonna put them in the box as well, but they didn't have any at the dollar store, unfortunately. So I thought that it was just really cute if I added that in the box too. So that's that. This is just a really cheap way to ask your bridesmaids to be your bridesmaids, and it's really fun doing this. So this is one thing that I had made, and I'm about to wrap it in the gold tissue. So that's it. These are just really neat ideas and clues. I thought that was really cute to do, and like I said, I'm not giving them a ton of stuff to ask them to be my bridesmaids. I'm just incorporating little gifts for them, because I am still planning on giving them a goodie bag of some sort closer to the wedding, probably the rehearsal dinner or something, to just thank them for their help. So that is it. So hopefully you guys took some ideas from me. I basically Googled these ideas and put them together based on other brides' ideas. So I took some of their ideas and made it my own, and you know, if you're not as crafty, you don't really have to do this, but that's just an idea that I am sharing with you guys, and hopefully you learn something from this. All you bride-to-bees or newly engaged, or you don't even have to do this for a wedding, you can do this for any other occasions. So that is it. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.